What is going on, y'all? First of all, happy Sunday. I hope you have all had amazing weekends thus far. Our weekend um, was very hectic. There are two elements to the basis of what this live stream is more or less going to be about. Um, as you all know, um, sorry. As you all know, Tiffany and I, ever since we became witnesses against the public officials in Meade County in an open hearing, open case, we have been getting relentlessly harassed, mostly coming from the public officials, but they've been using YouTubers. So we're going to talk about two things real quick. We're going to talk about harassment, and then we're going to talk about YouTuber harassment. First of all, if you're a YouTuber and you are using your platform to get obsessed and harass anyone, you better make sure that you're right, first of all. And after you've made sure that you're right, you should walk a fine line on how far you should take it. And don't just think of yourself, think about what the people that you're expressing to might take it. We can't control everybody that watches us. But what we can control is our boundaries on how far we push them. And if someone is abusing a YouTube channel to incite any harm, real harm, not embarrassment, not criticism, but real harm. If you're using a YouTube channel to cause real harm to anyone, you're wrong. That's it. You're wrong. But if you're using your YouTube channel and your boundaries go as far as to incite your audience to cause harm to people's kids, their homes, their property, you're pathetic. Now let's talk about harassment. We see it all the time, everywhere. We see harassment. You know, a lot of people can argue about whether or not they're witnessing harassment when they witness it. That's beside the point. There are clear-cut statutes in every state that do say exactly what type of conduct will be considered illegal. It will cover harassment in these circumstances. It'll cover harassment. It'll cover stalking. It will cover threats. It will cover threats to bodily harm and injury. It will cover threats to property and damage. There are different statutes in each state that have entire sections that clearly define exactly what this stuff means. Okay. And I can assure you that when someone is charged or receives protection order from judge's orders that are specifying known conduct, proven conduct that makes it to where a child's safety is in jeopardy, believe me, it's in the law. There's a lot of rumor going around about the protection orders that were just given by the judges to Tiffany and I. And first of all, the big rumor that I'm hearing now is that it didn't even have anything to do with Tiffany and I. Well, you could be a little right if that's what you're believing, but let me be real straight with you. These protective orders are aimed mostly at protecting Tiffany's children from stalking, harassment, and abuse, for putting them in jeopardy. Clear-cut statutes. The law couldn't be any more strict on it. So, to the people that are carrying water for JJ's business partner on YouTube, shame on you. Shame on you for not caring about the safety of children. How you like them apples? So you've been running around talking about, oh, GS doesn't deserve this protection order. It's just YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the judge begs to differ and has absolutely, with facts, decided that not only do these kids need protection orders, the protection orders are for the kids. We have one too. Me and Tiffany have one, but two of them are for Tiffany's children. And we intend on utilizing every legal remedy that's written within this process, because these kids will not suffer at the hand of this retaliation. It will not happen. We will be taking legal action, and consequences will be had to the individuals that think it appropriate to put these children's lives, safety, you affect them kids at all. That's what this is about. So let's stop playing games and semantics with bullshit from people who are not telling the truth. Let's stop playing on YouTube and getting in the drama sphere about, well, maybe he didn't threaten anybody and that's why I got a protective order from Fort Knox. No, ain't got nothing to do with Fort Knox. That was just another incident which verifies that this dude is off the chain. And this dude is not going to be off the chain and directing it at our house where our children are. This dude is not going to be off the chain and decide that he's going to travel 2.5 hours to stalk Tiffany's daughter. It's not going to happen. Says so in this paperwork I'm sitting here holding. It's not going to happen. We will protect ours. We will protect our property. We will protect our home. We will protect ourselves. And we damn sure will protect our children. So cut it out. To you YouTubers who are carrying water, cut it out. What you're saying when you're carrying water for them is that you don't care about the safety and welfare of kids. Eat that. Now, I'm going to get a lot less serious, but we're still going to talk about some very serious matters. So for everyone who was listening to the YouTube smoke drama that is actually very much private in mine and Tiffany's lives and her children, that nobody on YouTube has any right to access to. But since the attacks have been coming in that direction, here we are. Here we are today. And the result so far has been 2 protection orders against JJ's partner on YouTube, GS, for stalking, harassing children. They have interpersonal protection orders separately. Each kid does against Todd. The third one is for me and Tiffany combined. And on that one is for sexual harassment and abuse, and for making physical threats with weapons and to our property. This stuff wouldn't be going to court if we didn't already have absolute proof. And it has already been entered and sworn on. And we are absolutely ready for our court date. It is not a public hearing. This is family court. It involves children. So there's going to be a lot more that people are going to want to get involved in. But what they're really doing is digging deeper and deeper into these children's lives who have no interest in being involved in any of this bullshit on YouTube. And people need to leave the 2 kids alone. Leave them out of it. Confirm all you want. Get the records. Find out the result of the court case. That's fine. Just don't try to dig at Tiffany's kids. These children have interpersonal protection orders against Todd. Understand that. We'll let you know the outcome after the hearing. But right now, there are all three are in emergency fashion for a reason. They have been ordered by the judge as an emergency. And the man who was doing the conduct, he has been ordered by the judge to not have any firearms, and he was considered armed and dangerous. Not by my doing, not by Tiffany's doing, by his own doing. That's where he's at. So cut it out with the Fort Knox shit. Irrelevant. Cut it out with the, well, he has free speech on YouTube. He can make videos all day, every day about you guys. And if it hurts your feelings, tough. No. Let's go over a statute here. This is just one. We'll go over just one. And then I've got a surprise for you all. Backstage, I have someone that we're going to introduce here in just a minute. But first, I'm going to go over this statute. Because a lot of people get really confused by this one. Let me see how large. That's probably one step too much there. A lot of people get confused by the word stalking. You know, I'm sure everybody thinks they know what stalking is, but each state has a very specific black and white definition. And in Kentucky, stalking is defined under section 508.130, KRS 508.130. The term stalking is defined as this: to stalk means to engage in an intentional course of conduct directed at a specific person or persons, which seriously alarms, annoys, intimidates, or harasses the person or persons, and serving no legitimate purpose. The course of conduct shall be that which would cause any reasonable person to suffer substantial mental distress. If it's reasonable to think that someone might feel mentally distressed, in other words, annoyed, alarmed, intimidated, or harassed, it fits. It's that simple. And look, just in case you're still, you could go on and read this whole thing. Course of conduct means a pattern of conduct composed of two or more acts evidencing a continuity of purpose, meaning that you're doing it regularly for some type of purpose. That these acts may include the use of equipment, instrument, machine, or other device by which communication or information is transmitted, including computers, the internet, electronic networks, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, no, stalking isn't just like somebody chasing their ex-girlfriend around, which is stalking as well. But stalking fits the black and white. And if you're going to cause children to feel these feelings, to experience this stuff, then you damn well better have expected every bit of ramification that comes from the legal system for doing it. Now, this is going to be a very interesting show. I have no idea. I don't even want to call it a show. It's going to be a very interesting discussion. I don't know how long it's going to go on. Could be a long time, might not be a long time, but I'm sure that there's not going to be any boring moments. I don't think there's going to be any loss of interest in the topic. And I've got some videos to show you. But first of all, you might hate him, but you probably love him. Y'all, I'm going to introduce, after a quick intro, the Powder Dusty, also known as Flow State. But we're going to do a little intro first. Y'all are going to love this. So, oh shit. Hang on. I'm messing everything up. I'm messing it all up here, Flo. You knew I would do this. Here we go. All right. I need to. Oh no, what am I doing? There we go. There's that out of the way. All right, I got your intro queued. Hang on. Let's see. Add. It's coming. It's coming. Y'all are gonna like this. Where did it go? Oh no, hold on. I may have completely messed it up. No, I didn't. Here we go. All right. Disaster averted. Why the hell did it do that? Bear with me. Right there.
Hey.
Oh, there's more.
It's not
Get out of
playing.
here. What?
It's not playing.
What do you mean it ain't playing? Man, I'm
What do you
sitting
mean
here
what I
jamming
mean?
out. Hold on. I'm sitting there jamming out. I shared the wrong screen, I'll bet. Let me try this again.
But we can get it on the next go around.
I don't know. I like it. It's a
Okay,
good song.
we can do it.
I think our audience would like it too. Guys, put a one in chat if you want to hear the badass intro song.
And shout out to Rude Mud Crab for making that.
Let's see. I got to reopen it. I think I had two of them open and didn't see the first one. So, let me see. Now this is over here. Oh, so y'all can't hear that when I play that?
I hear nothing.
Okay, I got to rewind it. I don't want to mess it up. Now it's over here, so it's going to play. Oh, I see why. All right, let me close this. I see why it did it. I got it this time, y'all. I got it.
All
Did
right.
we get ones?
Let me
We
see.
did. The vote's good for it.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. Share screen. I got to read it out loud as I do it. Otherwise, I'll fuck it up again.
I am sharing screen on it too.
I think we're good now, right? Is it showing?
It's showing.
Oh, it's gonna play. Watch this, y'all. It is gonna play. Oh, look at that. Somebody called me that. Imagine that. Did you see it?
Is it? No, it's not playing though.
I know it's not playing yet,
Okay.
but it's about to. So
Bear with us, guys. This is our first time live streaming.
it's mine, pretty much. All right. I'm going to give us some volume here, and here we go.
Chris.
What?
It's not
Is it
playing.
working?
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Here. Drop that and pull up my share screen.
Okay. Which one is your share screen?
Down at the bottom, right beside.
I can't believe it is not working. What did I do? Let me stop sharing that. All right. What am I? Okay.
You see it down at the bottom where you added? Okay, here we go.
All right.
Now, can everybody on all ends hear this?
I hear it.
I seen Terry trying to impress a lady, but it's Lindsay, and you know that chick is crazy. He's a white night sim, looking like a clown. She's done playing that fool all over this town. Now you'll never catch me ever really playing that role. It's my quiet confidence and my self-control. Some people think it's how I'm built, they think it's my soul. But it's just big dick energy and how I feel a hoe. See, there's big dick energy and there's big dick energy. One's about size and one's hostility. Yeah, I feel confident that you can fuck with me. But if you wanna play, you'll get this big dick energy.
All right, let's get into the show. If you want to hear the rest of the song, then you're going to have to make sure that you oh wait, do I need to put us back up here? If you want to hear the rest of that song, you're going to have to make sure that you subscribe to the link that my mods are most certainly dropping to the Powder Dusty channel. Dude,
we got called. So I could hear it on your end. I couldn't hear it on my end. Somebody said that Grid 1 was having a similar issue earlier. This is not our fault. This is StreamYard's fault.
I'm not going to do that. It's probably my fault.
I'm doing that.
You
Look,
can do that, but it's probably my fault.
Chuck in Tennessee called us boomers.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't know. I'm pretty
Chuck
close.
in Tennessee could be our dad, and he called us boomers.
I know. Chuck is so old. Like, how's he going to call us old? Thanks, Chuck. You better come in here and drop me some money. You called me old, brother.
Oh, he dropped me $2 to call us boomers.
Just to say that? All right,
Yeah.
Chuck, it'll cost you 10 over here. Oh, man. I got some good clips pulled up for us here for the naysayers, Flo. Like the reason I'm bringing you in on this, not just are you reasonable, but
depends on who you ask.
With me, you've been reasonable. Like, you've always questioned me, and you've always said, you know, what do you got to back that? You know, whatever it is, anything
Right.
and everything. And I've always provided it. And we've never had a problem.
Correct.
So
you brought me more shit than I've ever asked for.
Yeah, and it's easy to do when you're being honest about it. You know what I'm saying about the situation? Like, you know, if I say I have a black Chevy 3500, and you say, "Oh, really? Can I see it?" I could walk outside and put it on the screen.
Terrible gas mileage.
The diesel does pretty decent.
Oh, it's diesel.
Yeah, between 18 and 22. Not bad for
I got a 1500, and I'm thinking that's a whole lot of truck to drive around.
That's the problem with it, is it's too big. We got stuck with two trucks now. Now I have an F-250 and an HD 3500. We're trying to sell the 3500. It's too big. You know what I mean?
This is horse people vehicles, right?
Yeah, well, that's why. Yeah, we have horses. I have trailers. You know, we got to have it. It's supposed to be the tool,
right?
But we got this one. We actually really like driving it. You know what I mean? Like, it's got me hooked. It's nice to get a new vehicle too to yourself. Like, it's an old truck, but to us it's new. So it's just like a change of scenery. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean. I've been looking at. I'm always looking at trucks. That's the only reason I have a Facebook account, really, is to look at Marketplace, because I like buying vehicles.
Yeah, and it run your wallet straight empty.
but I'm a cash buyer. Like, I buy cheap vehicles with cash right there, and then I'll drive them for a year or two, and then, you know.
Yeah.
What
do you say? 10,000 for the HD 3500. It's an 06 Duramax diesel. We'll talk about it later, right?
We'll talk about it.
Let's talk about this shit. So behind me, you might see that there's some boxes checked. Should I bring that on the screen, you think, Flo? I'm not
Say that again.
sharing. Did you see
Okay.
behind me the box?
Yeah. It says weapons involved, right? And
Here,
I
I'll
can't
bring
see
up
the
the.
other part.
Yeah, let me bring up. That's what I said. Do you think I should go ahead and bring up like the actual, what that is?
I mean, you're the one who has anything on the line here, right? So I am going to encourage you to do what makes the most exciting content, which may not be what's best.
Right.
I don't have all your concerns.
You and I have different purposes here tonight.
Right.
We'll make that real clear. Like we have different, like we have different
And
purposes. You're not
yeah,
in my position,
right.
and my position is not a good position to be in. Let me get this one out of here.
But Todd's is the worst one.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the guy that, a judge just decided is, oh, what is this? Why is it doing that? You ain't supposed to be playing. I would hate to be the guy that the judge just looked at proof and said, you are a danger. You're a threat.
2 counts of stalking children.
Mhm.
1 count each for you and Tiffany of sexual harassment. Am I right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then order to surrender firearms, right?
Yeah, but there's more than the sexual harassment. It's also for harassment, regular harassment, which is causing a reasonable person to feel annoyance, alarm, threats. And we'll go over that. Like, I'm not just saying these things. It came from incidents that we reported, and it's on record and given to the judge. But so he's got harassment, stalking. Here, I'll go over it like this. So for me and Tiffany, we're on one. Okay. Tiffany and I are on one IPO. And yes, it's sexual harassment, stalking, harassment, like the actual harassment, and making threats like to property and bodily injury. Okay. That's ours. And then each kid has one individually. One is for stalking and harassment. Okay. And that's where Todd had gone to the kid's court hearing. You remember all that? Like,
Yeah. For those who don't know, Todd, generally specific, he's been showing up to, and this is family court matter, right? It has nothing to do with Todd.
not public.
Right. Not public. They're not making content about it. But Todd, for some reason, shows up, walking around with his empty weapons holster because he's that sort of dude.
I don't know that he did at the kids' hearing, but why did he drive 3 hours to go annoy Tiffany's child, like at a non-public custody hearing between 2 parents? He's claiming that he was a witness. Witnesses are recorded on record for the judge to decide. You don't just say, "Hey, I'm a witness," and you definitely don't get character witnesses in custody hearings. This was for determination of child support. None of their fucking business.
So he's really just, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's just getting in all of your guys' business of all sorts as a pressure tactic. Then this is my interpretation, right? But I think it's a pressure tactic. And something that was confusing to me last night, but let me tell it back to you, and you can correct where I'm wrong. So these are civil protection orders that have been granted.
Yes.
They're not criminal charges.
They could lead to criminal charges.
But at the hearing, because there's an upcoming hearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get a protection order, they're put in place right, basically straight out the gate, and then you have a hearing. I think in my state it's within a month. You've got one in upcoming, and the hearing determines if the protection order stays in place for 3 years or 5 years or whatever it is.
Correct.
So these are civil protections, but they could lead to criminal charges.
Correct. Yes. And all right, so we have the one that's mine and Tiffany's against Todd. And then each child has one. One child got stalking and harassment because he was following her to like her court cases and stuff. And then the other child was because something that we didn't even think it was any of YouTube's business. We've been letting everybody believe that we don't have a kid here. And the reason we let people believe that is because we don't want them getting threatened. You know what I mean? But the whole time, this has been a family home. So when these idiots go on YouTube and incite people to come to our house like they do, they're doing that to a family home. Recently, I've been forthright about that. I made sure that because Todd was in the process of doing it, I made absolute sure that he knew that there were children here. I made sure of it. And I even got attacked by some people that I thought were friends of mine because they were mad about how I went on to a panel and just made it nothing but, Todd, you need to understand what you're doing is illegal. You are hurting us and our family. What you are doing is scaring our kids. This is a family home. Have I told you to stop or not? You know, and that's all they tried to carry it off into YouTube topics and shit. And I said, I'm not here for that. And I caught a lot of hell.
I want to pause you for just a second.
Okay.
You tell Tav thank you for the
Yes, I did. Oh, Tav dropped 50 members. I told him thank you in the chat, but I wanted to say, Tiffany reminded me to say it here on the live stream. 50 fucking memberships. Choke on it, Flo. Flo's always getting loaded.
We're gonna have to catch up, guys. 50 memberships, congratulations, and shout out to whoever bought those though. That's a.
Will you? Can you start acknowledging the super chats, Tiff? Tiff's in here, y'all. She just ain't in here. She's in here.
I'm floating around.
And she's in here.
I'm not in chat. I did see those whenever I popped in for a second.
And I'm just trying not to get, I didn't mean to ignore any super chats. I can always go back and acknowledge them. Our thing is we want to make sure that the facts get laid out in this, you know.
And people have noticed that this is unfamiliar tech to you.
I do it every once in a while.
We got boomers calling us boomers. That's
oh, but she's right. Thank you all for the super chats. I'll try to keep them up, get them up on screen when I see them from now on. And I'm always open to super chats. Always open to super chats. Like, I'm a YouTuber. I like to make money on YouTube as well. So any opportunity that we have to be able to put back into all the effort and work and shit we're going through and all that, trust me, not a single penny is ever wasted. So thank you to anybody who has purchased memberships or joined in memberships or thrown super chats. Thank you, Tiffany, for reminding me that I missed a couple. I still don't see them in the chat, though. I'm sure they're there.
Or even those who just watched through an ad.
That's it. Yep. Yeah. I used to make all my money in ads pretty much. Like I made a lot in super chats, but the channel was actually being carried and I could put all the money back into it to getting, buying more and more and getting better at it, like getting better equipment and better apps and things like that, better editing programs. I was doing that mostly with just the ads. So I'd love to get back to that one day.
Woo, woo. Chuck is coming back. Chuck just dropped 20 memberships. Thank you, Chuck. That's a whale-sized dono right there.
Are you doing your whale thing on your side?
I am.
Well, I won't let him miss too much then, except for me laughing at you making money. Go Flo, make that money, buddy. I'm here for the protection of the kids. I'm here because, our home is our home. And this shit that people think is funny or somehow appropriate that they're abusing YouTube to do to us, for what? A government official? A dirty, corrupt government official? No, it ain't gonna fly. It's not appropriate. That's what my message is today. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to be liked. You know what I'm saying? I'm here as the man of the house over a family to protect. And I am not going to fail on my mission, So yeah, that's what the protective orders are actually about. So there's one for each kid. One kid got stalking, and it was child stalking and harassment. And then the other one was putting a child in danger.
Explain that one. Man. What's that one?
We're going to watch a video.
Okay.
Together. And it's going to explain that one for you. you just need to keep in mind the thing that I didn't want to tell everybody on YouTube, which I had every right not to, is that this is a home with the children living in it. You know what I mean? So,
I would argue not just a right, a responsibility, right? Like,
yeah,
that's just not content material if you're going through the sort of things that you guys have been going through.
thank you. It is not content material, and people who enjoy watching that kind of stuff are fucking sick in the head, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if kids weren't, why would you do that IRL shit? You know? Thank you so much, Nikki, for the $10. I caught that one. Hey, look, I'm catching up. I'm catching up, Flo.
Are we going to make this? Are we going to compete?
Well, no, because now we just got a third-party competition because she's referencing Hill Pirate Studios using the AI Jesus for the test. No, I do not have an AI Jesus. Maybe we'll work on that one day. I got a 99-cent right behind the $10. Thank you very much, Nikki. I got a 99-cent here from.
You got a knockoff Pope.
I got it from Hey for public safety bail bonds. The fuck. 51. This is one of Todd's people. I guarantee it. Hey for public safety bail bonds. Why are you so cheap? That's what Jesus would say. If you don't believe me,
99 cents.
You need to go watch Hill Pirate Studio, because I promise you, when Jesus comes on the screen, he won't even acknowledge you for 99 cents, bro. But thank you. Seriously, thank you for the super
and
chat.
Mike 23 just dropped 20 more powdered, dusty motherfucking memberships. Thank you, Mike 23. Ooh. I'm not going to keep playing the whale song since we got things going on, but thank you, Mike.
Hey, look at that. Bill M with $20. Leave the kids out of it, Todd, you sick fucker.
Amen.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to read that, Bill. Leave the kids out of it, you sick fucker. I'm reading the super chat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Which is an obvious thing, right? That's an obvious thing. And amongst content creators, you know, audience members don't. There's certain things that you don't really have to say, right? There's certain things that everybody just sort of understands. One of them is you don't drag in content creators' kids, right? One of them is that you don't go into somebody's live chat and advertise another live chat at that time. There's just little kind of behaviors. So leave the kids out of it. That's a no-brainer. That goes without saying. Todd wouldn't like people bringing his family and kids into it. I've heard him crying about it, even though he's disowned his son for being gay. Like Todd ain't gay himself.
And they're not in his house.
They're adults.
You know? And nobody's sending anyone to his home. You know what I'm saying? Here, we got another one. Joey Simpson with the big $1.99. I'll take it. How much for the Duramax and miles? The miles is like 231, I think. So like 231,000. Don't quote me completely, but it's real close to that. And how much? 10,000. If you buy it today, you get it for the super low price of $10,000 cash out the door. We'll work with you. $10,000, and that comes.
It can pull a house off the foundation, baby.
Damn straight. And it's got air ride suspension with the gooseneck and fifth wheel attachments. It's got like all the bells and whistles. It's an LS, so it's got the leather. All that's in good shape. The sunroof. It does not have four-wheel drive. That's the only thing that's turned anybody off. But it has it all, and it comes with the super chip tuner. So, yeah, let me know, Joey, if you're interested. Seriously.
Nikki dropped $10 on my side. To be fair, we appreciate fairness and the support. And let's see, I got another one.
I feel like Nikki is playing. She's playing both sides of the fence. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, no, that's a win-win. High five, buddy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, fuck, man. I did it.
It's all right. We'll get the next one. We'll get the next one.
I need to practice.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Boy, we make this look rough, don't we?
I'm working on it. I'm learning. Oh, wait a minute, dude. Donna Kennedy Adams coming in here to feed the dogs, baby, with $30. Thank you, Donna. $30 gift for Diesel. Now, I don't know if you know the lure behind that, Flo, but I just learned it. And God, I love my audience. They've been trolling KFAR and KTZ with this dog stuff. They do love Diesel. Like Donna is Diesel, our pit bull's godmother. Okay. Mm-hmm. She fully takes care of him financially on here, and she loves her dog to death. But I didn't know that there's been some trolling going on in the super chats because apparently KFAR and KTZ are grifting by having their dogs on screen for like hours at a time, certain days a week, and they feed their dogs a treat every time they get a super chat. So they've been doing that shit.
So they're making foie gras out of these fucking fat dogs, huh?
Yeah, but for grift. But what I didn't know, bro, is that my audience was making fun of them by coming over here and feeding Diesel the whole time. And then we got Peace Dynamo coming in with $2. Todd sucks. That is all very well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. Peace Dynamo.
For each dono, I'll eat a blackberry.
Oh well, you spoke too soon
Health-
because I got a $10 from Snapface. You better eat a blueberry. Hey, Todd, he says, leave those kids alone. Should we do it in song? I mean, it's not even, you know what I'm saying? Leave the kids
whenever
alone.
you get a break, let me get in there.
Get in there with them blackberries. Go for it.
Lawrence sends $10. He says, Flo, I had a dream. Hold on, I got to make this bigger so I can look at it. I had a dream that the Whirlies were coming for you, and it is up to me to protect you from them. Flo, damn this. Sorry, my formatting's getting wonky on me. To protect you from them, Flo, I promise to protect you from the Whirlies. That's all. Thank you. I don't know what the fuck a whirly is, but it sounds scary. And that one blackberry to you, sir.
I can only imagine in a dream what a whirly might be.
I don't want to think about it.
Well, it scares him well enough to throw a super chat to tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
and to
memories
protect
like
me.
that. I got enough. Yeah,
Peace Dynamo sends $2 on my side. Says, Todd sucks again.
Todd sucks double. Thank you, Peace Dynamo. Thank you, everybody, man. Super chats.
Do you
that
see
is
these,
amazing.
These snacks Katie got me because I'm a streamer and I'm getting fat?
Dude, you don't need. I just realized this. I'm sorry, Flo.
What?
He may not. This may be in subconscious to him. So, Flo doesn't need to get attacked by the whirlies. I probably am bad enough because the other day I told him he's getting chubby. It's probably I didn't realize I had that effect on you, man. I'm sorry.
It's your. Everyone's been telling me that. I know it. Look, I'm in a relationship. We've been together for like 15 years or some shit.
You're good. You're good.
Not to be that fucking douchebag, but yeah,
we're fine. Our women love our bodies.
Don't console me. It feels gay.
Well, what's really gay is that I fucking
call me a fat ass and talk shit or something. Just don't try to make me feel better about my weight.
For 3 days because I said you're getting a little chunky there, Flo. Steve Cousins coming in with a membership 6 months long. Hell yeah, thank you, Steve.
But you know what?
That membership and
I buy my own junk food beverages.
Dude, I'm sitting. Look, we're complaining about being fat. I'm drinking a can full of sugar. You're drinking a bottle full of sugar and eating containers full of sugar and acid. Oh shit! Hold on, just when you try to get the show going, Steve Cousins comes in with the New Zealand $20 drop for getting Diesel's nails done. Flo, is my dog spoiled by these people or what?
It's a fancy fucking dog.
He is. He's so happy.
What does it cost to get dog nails trimmed?
Well, I mean, I got 20 New Zealand dollars on it.
I've never owned a dog. My ex-wife says that's what's wrong with me, actually, is that I've never had a pet dog. But I'll tell you what, I got a 15-year-old daughter who's got homecoming coming up, and to get her nails done ain't cheap.
That's like $40, ain't it?
No, it's like $100.
Oh my God. No wonder Tiffany don't tell me how much she spends when she finally comes around to doing something like that. Gotcha, Tiff. I didn't know that. She went, she is a graduate of what is it called? She did hair and nails. What's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Tiffany. Cosmetology. She's a licensed cosmetologist.
I did not know that.
She is, but now she's pursuing her law degree. Nobody can say that she's low standard woman. You know what I'm saying?
She's doing shit.
She's doing shit. It makes a lot of people jealous, bro. Like, I think
Congratulations
a lot
for
of people,
getting to be a trophy husband, though. Like,
dude, it's the belly. She loves the belly. All right, guys. All right, here we go. You can
real
still
pimps
drop
retire in Miami and get fat.
We got some receipts to play. Be forewarned, y'all. This is not the kind of shit I'm sure any one of you enjoy watching. We're not watching it because we enjoy it at all. It's just that, you know, if I'm going to tell you all anything about it, again, I'm not here to litigate this case. I'm doing that in court. But if I'm going to bring something to the table on the YouTube platform, I damn sure better show you a gist, at least give you a little bit to understand what I am talking about based on, you know, some form of realistic evidence, right? Like, that's my thought process on this. Like, I'm not going to litigate the whole thing. I'm not going to show you all the proof that we're showing the judge, but I'm going to let you all hear why a reasonable person might have issues with the conduct. Okay. Flo hasn't seen this to the best of my knowledge. So, all of y'all are getting it dropped on you at the same time here. Like I said, you know, if you just ate and you got a queasy stomach and you know, bad energy, you know, doesn't sit well with you, right now's the time to
Trigger warning. Is that what you're saying?
Trigger warning, and retard warning. I probably shouldn't use that word. Is there like maybe there's
no? It's back. Retard is back. Retard is back.
Is it back? It's okay. Yeah, that's it a lot worse lately. So, and I don't mean that towards anybody that's actually challenged. I mean retards, like the ones that do what you're about to watch, the weetods. But this just gives you all an idea of what it's been like for a while now. Like, Tiff and I have been going through this, you know, at this family home for like 2.5 years. You know, we've had 2 YouTube channels that have actually built themselves off the back of doing nothing but harassing me and Tiffany. First, it was Kaiser, and then Bryant. You know what I'm saying? They completely built their channels off of us. Completely. So how obsessed is it, y'all? How obsessed is it to do daily videos, 5-6 hour streams every single day? And the only thing you're doing is anything on is me and Tiffany. That's one of the things that built me and Flo into being YouTube friends. He was like, hey, in my drama sphere, they eat that shit up, what they're doing to you, man. You have more obsession over you than anybody I've ever seen. That's what Flo came to me with. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. There's a whole lot of channels in your wake.
So weird, man. I almost accidentally hit the exit button.
It's all right. It wouldn't have ended it. I'd still be here.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. We're gonna share screen and watch a video together.
And if anybody in the audience has audio issues, don't fuck with us, but do tell us.
Yeah, please tell us.
I'll listen on mine.
Matter of fact, you could put like a 1 in or something, like when let's see, this is gonna be oh no, I don't know which one it is. Why is it showing me double of everything? Okay, this one. We're gonna do it like that. This is transformative, by the way. This is protected under fair use. And we will be criticizing the behaviors, the conduct, and the narrating of the, or not narrating. How do I put this? We'll be criticizing the individual that published this disgusting, filthy trash. There's your first criticism. This is disgusting, filthy trash. This was last week. Okay. Last week at my family home, these idiots were causing this. Ready?
Who's Tommy? Tommy. Is it Timmy or Tommy? Is it supposed to be Timmy? I can change it. Did you fat finger that? You're muted. PNE. It's PNN. Oh, Tommy Pickles.
Can y'all
Oh,
hear it?
got
What's up, everybody? Reporting live from across the street from Blanket HQ.
That's what they call my porch because I have curtains over my porch. Blanket HQ. But why are you worried about my porch? Can y'all hear it? Put a one in chat if y'all can hear it.
Yeah. I just checked. It's good on my end.
Okay. So they're talking about my porch. Why they know about my porch is beyond me. I couldn't care less about their porches, but here we go.
Hey, Tommy Pickles, what do you have to report today?
Oh no, I'm just sitting here in the nice church parking field, I guess, the church's field. Then I was reporting a rider's neighbor who was telling me what a menace he was earlier, screaming all day long. They could not get a wink of rest.
So he's saying that he's in the field across the street from my house. Now this is just the beginning of it, but put a one in chat or say something to tell me whether or not you agree that just this alone, that an obsessive person on YouTube is saying that they're across the street from where your kids are at. Put a one in chat if you would be reasonable to suggest that you would be alarmed, annoyed, or feel threatened. Any of the three. Alarmed, annoyed, or threatened.
Because of his loud antics all day long.
Does it really smell as bad as it looks?
Much worse. I've been in open septic tanks, and this smells 1,000 times worse than that.
Interesting.
I don't know if these were originally green or if it's just the algae growing on the outside, because obviously he doesn't know how to use a power washer.
Do you think the blanket fort started out a different color and just turned gray from...
Do you think maybe it's none of your business what's going on my porch? Is that not what any reasonable person would be thinking? Like, why are you fuckers, even if you're pretending, why on earth? Where are your boundaries? Why would you be pretending to be across the street? Am I right? What do you think, Flo? You're in the drama sphere.
My drama stays on YouTube. Yeah, no, there's not even a question. Anybody on your porch, watching your porch, pretending to be on your porch, like that's that's stalking, literally.
By the definition. Yeah.
Just
mind you, the charge
YouTube doesn't mean you get to go to their house and watch their front porch with binoculars or whatever.
And if you're going to say that you're gone to their house to watch them with binoculars, you're admitting to a crime, idiots. So Steve Cousins drops another New Zealand $20. But guess what, Flo? It's for Diesel to get a massage.
Bro, this dog. Well,
dog, I love it.
Lawrence dropped another $5 and he explained, Flo, I just found out what the whirlies are. They're the seeds that fall off maple trees. I shall protect you from them.
Oh, the helicopters.
Yeah.
The pods. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whirl. What is it called? A whirly what?
A whirlies.
We're going to speed this up a little bit. And guys, here's another thing. So the people that are on screen, can they see my mouse? Do you know? Do they see my mouse moving?
Hold on.
This is Todd.
Yeah, I can see. We can see it.
Let me move that right quick so that we can get that. Okay,
Todd's
this right here on the right next to Todd here. This is the guy Greg from Carrollton that's in the KKK that keeps coming with his group to our court hearings armed and with all the flags and the pickup trucks and following us around. That's come to our house and broken our window. And he's always going, I didn't do none of that to Chris. Well, I got video of him doing all of everything I said. It's been published. I didn't go in. He changes his story. I didn't bring my gun into the courthouse. I went in right behind him. No, he didn't. We're gonna show you that he's a liar after we watch this one. But that's who that is. My brother's creeper is what we call him. And then this down here is somebody known as Killamilla.
Okay.
Which, from my understanding, he's just a shit flusher in some place, somewhere, a few
and
hours
these are all
here.
the people. These are all the people. So Todd has me blocked in his StreamYard. I'm not allowed to join his panels because I ask reasonable questions. And these are part of the crew of people that keep, because Todd has a channel, right? As stupid as he fucking is, which is pretty stupid, he still understands content is content, and that I'm the most interesting content worthy person that will go on his panel and fuck with him. But this little crew of ankle biters keep in his ear, now he's bad faith, motherfucker. All I do is ask questions. It's not bad faith if you don't have explanations.
Yeah, but I don't know if you've been around lately because you've been blocked. You probably don't realize that the channel has completely evolved into a lie channel. He's Kaiser 2.0 at this point. And the guests that he brings up are just absolute scuzz bucket weetods, right? And the entire thing has turned into nothing but a fucking lie fest to incite issues for me and Tiffany as participants in, because JJ's got him wrapped all the way around his finger. You know what I'm saying? Especially now that he can't make any appearances himself, right? So he's got Todd just going balls to the wall, 100-mile-an-hour. And that's why Todd's in trouble, because, you know, a government official said, go, boy, get him. And Todd thought that it'd be appropriate to be that boy. So anyway, let's keep going, because if you think that that's what caused it, you know, that is teeny tiny. Let's keep going here. Just in this clip, it's going to get way worse. Keep listening. And then mind yourself this clip barely even is mentioned to the judge in the protective orders. What we have and as put in is way more than this. So this is just an example.
I'm just curious. Do you have any knowledge? Are you able to get close enough?
No, I don't want to get any closer because the smell coming from that place will probably knock me unconscious on the property. Just the smell alone will probably hot Cosby me.
So you'd get probably dragged into, I don't know, something akin to a basement if they even have one there, and probably like left
Yes.
in a deep hole.
I do not want to end up like the underage hooker.
Right. So does it put the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again kind of a scenario? Yeah, we don't want that.
It does. But I wonder what's up with this like broken down like garage behind this piece of shit truck just sitting there, you know, leaking all kinds of fluids, polluting the environment. It looks like a biohazard. You know, he said that.
So he's worried about my garage leaking fluids. My garage doesn't leak fluids.
He'd have to be pretty close to even spot fluids in your garage,
which is concerning on its own, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's keep going. This guy's definitely weetod, though.
Just brake fluids, but it looks like there's more than just brake fluids leaking out of this thing. Ryder, if you're home, pop your head down and say hello. I'll wave to you.
Well, I just do want to let you know.
Pop your head out and say hello. All right, Flo. We know each other a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If there was someone like this standing in my driveway telling me to pop my head out and say hello, how do you think that would end up for us, me and that guy?
Sorry, I was distracted by Grid 1, who just dropped $100.
Whoa, Grid.
And says, fuck
yeah.
it, here's some fucking money, Flo, be cool. I'm always cool. Grid's always cool.
Hey.
Thank you, Grid 1, for being a whale. Stick around at the end, and I'll get some whales, some bombs, condense them together. But thank you, Grid 1, for the big 100 drop.
You know what you didn't know, though, about that, Flo?
Huh.
Grid actually had another $100 bill, knowing he's going to come over here and drop another.
Grid is money bag.
Grid. I'm just kidding, Grid, but you can.
You never know. A man who's got 2 or 3 airplanes and boats,
race cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grid's awesome, man. I love going on to the panels and chilling with him and talking about topics. And he's really cool about, like, you know, working through opposing opinions and stuff. Grid's good people.
Yep.
Thank you for dropping that for Flo, Grid. Whale.
Yes,
All right. So
what was the question?
So what we were saying is this dude just said he's standing outside my house to the stream, right? And he said, pop your head out and say hello, Chris. You've known me long enough to probably be able to answer this for me. If there was some cocksucker in my driveway online telling me to pop my head out while you're in my driveway and say hello, how do you think that would turn out?
I think it would turn out like this. As your lawyer, you shouldn't speculate about how you would respond to that unless it is a fearful one. How about that?
So I would respond to it as a threat.
It is a threat. It's trespassing, it's a threat, and it's stalking.
I would
It's all
respond to
all
it
those
as a threat.
things. Right.
And
It is,
I would
yeah.
and I would also treat it as if I had children inside. Idiots. God, they're idiots. All right, so let's keep listening to these fucking morons, dude.
Tommy Pickles, you are peeking out your microphone pretty big, so you can probably just talk normal. We can hear you loud and clear. You are peeking out.
Yeah, fucking. It's the Bluetooth over my earbuds.
Just talk real quiet, like. So right now, so you just sent me. Thank you. You just sent me one of your pictures from the fort. Actually, 2 pictures. Does it say for sale or for bail?
For bail.
Oh, but it looks like an S. Are you sure? Maybe he just doesn't know how to spell.
Yeah, I don't know. He can't speak either. Yeah, I don't know why he named himself Chris the Child Rider, but that's on him.
Fair enough. It's a little bit of an awkward name. I mean, I think the child maybe does that denote like a youthful exuberance, or
I do think he has a couple horses here because I see a couple tricycles with horse heads taped to them.
tricycles with horse heads?
Yeah,
Like the
So somebody with Todd that's one of the most loyal viewers of Todd's has been providing Todd with the actual information of where my horses are. Why? Why?
I don't know.
Why does Todd's chat contain, without being blocked, without being timed out, the address of where my fucking horses are? Right now, granted, Kilo Tardo here is saying that I do believe there's horses there. He talks with his mouth all the way to, like, his chin hits his chest in every word. I don't know why there's horses out here, But anyway, he's talking about, he's just poking at it, right? Because they have been threatening my horses. But here we go. You're getting ready to see something. I'm going to ask you all to be courteous and respectful because you're going to see some doxing of me. I don't care,
Hold on. What's it, dox?
my phone number.
Okay, you can get a strike for doxing yourself.
Well, okay.
So,
Then
do you know where it is?
I need to resize because we need to show what happens. Let's how can I resize this?
Resize that. Down at the bottom, you've got do you see the little like person figure right next to the pencil? You should have different layouts at the bottom.
Next to the pencil.
Look below the screen we're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But above where you added me.
I see the pencil.
To the left of it, do you have a little button? Or a drop-down menu?
You mean the right?
No, I mean to the left.
No, the pencil's the last thing to the left until you get over to the side.
You don't have any other layouts. I'm not really sure what you're trying to do here.
Well, what I'm trying to do is just show like the top half of it because it actually isn't doxed completely. Like it really doesn't show it. Okay. But because it shows what it is, then we've been getting drive-bys where people look at the real thing. So it's not going to show it on this screen.
So here's what I'm doing on my side is I'm making a banner.
Okay.
That will cover the bottom. So he pulls up a comment that's got your number in it.
No, he's going to pull up a picture of my driveway.
Okay, that's not doxing.
Yeah, but I got a truck for sale in the driveway.
Okay, so the phone number's on it. Just do you know when it's about to happen?
Yeah, it's happening. It's about to happen right now.
Okay. And I'm going to put a banner over it so people will be able to hear us, but they won't be able to see that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play it because you can't actually see the phone number in this. The way it's doxing is people know that it's on there. They drive by here, they get the number, then they make the call. So like, I'm not worried about it hitting me on YouTube because it's not a YouTube violation.
All right. Well, you're good then, because I've got a banner up. So go ahead.
Okay, so this is what they're doing. Dude's saying he's outside. Then he says, Todd says, "You're taking pictures for me while you're out there, right?" And guy says, yeah. I got pictures of that. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
The horse heads rock back and forth as he's pedaling, or
Nah, it looks like he pulled the stick out of him and just duct taped the head to the handlebars of the tricycle.
so he's crafty, is what you're saying? I mean, he's a skilled construction crafty. Like, would you say
He's
that,
definitely a craftsman. He's a craftsman.
so there it is. There's your picture that you just sent over to it.
Yeah. So what? It's a picture of my fucking porch. Why? I'm not ashamed of my home. I don't mind that I put those curtains up over my porch. My question is, this isn't Google. You didn't obtain this photograph from public information. You sent someone to a family home where children are inside and are standing on my property in my yard, taking fucking pictures, sending them to this mouth breathing moron so that they can threaten to be outside and harass us. Put them on a chat if a reasonable person could conclude that a child would feel fear, alarm, or annoyance, or that an adult could feel fear, alarm, or annoyance. And remind you, this is just an example. Let's keep going.
Guys, listen here at Pickle News Network. We do not spare any expense to get you the latest photos. That is the infamous curtain fort head. What is it called again? Curtain.
I like that he said the pickle thing or whatever.
Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to explain that. Okay. So when Tiffany and I were arrested at Meade County Government Center, like when we were trying to get the records and the cop came out and beat Tiffany up, right before he laid hands on her, Tiffany had said, because he arrested me for no reason, but she said, "You're going to be in a pickle." And he said, well, first he had threatened to, he asked her if she wanted to go to jail too, right? And she said, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're going to be in a pickle," right? Well, the haters, the government people, they all turned that into something sexual. So you're wondering why, there's elements of sexual harassment towards in the protective order with Tiffany and I. It's because Todd makes sexual innuendos and then forces them at Tiffany mostly and at me. And it was enough that was shown. Like Todd has told me that he's going to grab me by the hips and pull me back down on his dick.
Which is less funny than I'm responding. But
no,
yeah, so obviously the pickle is a phallic symbol and as part of the harassment campaign. They're talking about you, but primarily about Tiffany, but also you. And actually, I'll say I've even gotten some. Well, yeah. The one that jumps out in my mind is I remember Chris Ruff saying that he was going to grape me and you on the same trip. So
that's JJ's other partner.
Anyways, that's the lore behind the pickle, right? That's what the pickle is. It's phallic. It's harassment.
You forgot. Remember the machine that was at the police department?
I was waiting on you to say. I didn't forget it. I just didn't know how much you wanted to go into. The sawzall with the pickle on it.
Yeah. So so people at the police station for YouTube content to threaten Tiffany, literally to make a video threatening to grape Tiffany with a machine with a pickle as the end of it. They made it and did a video with their badges and the state seal and everything in the fucking background. Mm-hmm. And the video was Kaiser going, he was acting like Tiffany. And they said, when Chris goes to jail, this is waiting for Tiffany. And they pulled the trigger on it and then went, "Help me, help me, help me." So the pickle is a reference of a tool to violently do sexual things to Tiffany. And these people just love it. They just love it. Pickles everywhere. Now, we take the pickle back. I don't know if you know that, Flo, but this channel, our people, the ones that know about it, we've been taking the pickle back because what the pickle means,
I didn't know that,
is you're going to be in a pickle. Government officials, you fuck with us, you will be in a pickle. They think that a pickle is something they can put in their butts. But what we know of a pickle is when they hear that gavel come down. We've
the
made
pickle.
that pickle come true many times for several government officials, and we will not stop. So that's
So
what
you're reclaiming. You're reclaiming.
yeah,
that-
we've been taking the pickle back.
So
They
what
can't
you
have
want
it.
is you want some pickle emojis in the chat.
Yeah, pickle emojis for taking
All
the
right.
pickle back. Yep.
All right.
Your side too. Have fun. All right, let's do this. Let's continue. So at this point, we're pretending we're outside and we're taking personal photographs 20 feet away from where I was sitting. It's current. It's current. This is where I was sitting inside of that at this time right here. I was sitting in there with a kid in the house. If I looked out and seen somebody doing that in my front yard, let's just say they would have got trespassed. Okay.
Fort HQ.
The blanket for HQ.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I understand the lore is actually steeped, and so the blanket Fort HQ. It is definitely gray. Is that gray or is that black? Is it just dingy gray?
Yeah, I don't know. It might even be like a real dark green.
Interesting. Interesting. Get it right. Yes, I do apologize. I understand lore is very important.
Oh, I do. Boot definitely yelled at you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And I deserved it. I deserved it. I keep stumbling over it. But MBK, do you have any questions for Tommy Pickles, who's on scene currently?
If I could quit laughing long enough.
Yes. Oh,
What is with that inbred? What he listen. He don't have I think he's a psychopath. Greg Brent. I think he's a psychopath. What do you mean? If I could quit laughing long enough? He wasn't even chuckling. He says, "What do you think about that?"
He's performing for his daddy.
Yeah, but so this guy has shown zero emotion about anything, and he is all the way up and trying to scare the shit out of people. Dude wears a gun the size of like a cannon on his side. You know what I'm saying? He chases people. He'll stand in front of cars that are trying to get away from him, and he makes them hit him to be able to get out of there. You know, this dude's nuts, man. He's a KKK guy, right? And he shows zero. Like he just claimed he was laughing, but he said, "If I could quit laughing long enough." What? You weren't laughing. Is that what he thinks laughing is? That dude has no emotion. He's a psycho. He doesn't need to be armed, and he really don't need to be walking the streets, in my opinion. It probably won't be long before we go taking protection orders out on that sucker. Anyway, and we would need it. You know, put one in chat if y'all are aware or back us on the thought that we need one against Greg. Put one in chat if you agree that we need one against my brother's creeper. Here we go. Let's listen.
I do also want to say I do not see one single security cam here. So I don't know how he's seen the hooker before she was coming.
It's
You know?
one still hung up by a dog leash.
Now, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but what an idiot to put out false information like that. There's 100.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to say that there's. First of all, why is he looking for security cameras? That's. I know that there's not per se right stalking, but that's fucking per se stalking if there were. Also, you're encouraging people to do things as if it's safer than it is for them, right? Now they've referenced the hooker twice. Do you want to?
The hooker was just like something that they were trying to do. I don't know if they were trying to I don't know the motive. I know it was for harassment and a whole lot more. I just don't know what the whole lot more elements are because I can't conceive.
What
why
do you want to
anybody would
do? You want to say what happened?
Yeah. So
Okay.
someone from Meade County, a number that has harassed me for a period of time, long period of time, apparently had contacted an underage escort from Louisville and were communicating with this escort, telling them to come to my home with instructions and photographs of my side porch door and an arrow pointing at it, sent it to her to photograph. I wouldn't have known this if all hell didn't almost shit hit the fan. But sent her photographs with an arrow pointing towards the door and said, "Come on in this door. I have a dog. He won't hurt you." In their communications.
Yeah. So somebody contacted an underage prostitute, sent her to his house with instructions. What was it? Knock once and walk in. Knock once or just walk in.
Just walk in. I mean, it said, if you knock and nobody answers, just come on in. It was something like that. The girl was just petrified when she found out that I was not the one having any communications with her. It was a false, you know what I'm saying? Like
it was somebody tried to, in my opinion, my interpretation of this, I believe somebody tried to set you up to delete her.
That's what could have happened, because I was taking a nap when this person arrived, and Tiffany was in the kitchen. Mind you, we are armed home. You know what I'm saying? We're adults, and Tiffany is no exception. She's an armed adult. And when you would use a firearm would be when someone's trying to bust in your door.
Right.
So she's standing in the room that the door's in. I'm in the bed sleeping. All of a sudden, boom, somebody's trying to come in. Tiffany immediately does what you're supposed to do and gets scared and racks the gun and prepares for the worst while she screams to me. I jump out of bed like, what the fuck's going on, right? I'm waking up from a nap, and I run in there with my firearm, and I run to the door between Tiffany and the door. Meanwhile, the girl's still trying to come in. And I pull the window open and I say, what are you doing? Who are you? We can see her. Listen, Killa is a complete liar. There are many, many cameras on all of our property, not just here, but all of our property, our camper, our horses, all of our property is covered. So yeah, we looked at the security camera. We see some, small framed, I'm not going to say anything to like degrade her, but this girl. So I open up the door and I'm like, who are you and what are you doing trying to walk in my house? She gets completely shocked and scared and starts running. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold on. I need to talk to you. I need information, So, we phoned the police and we went through the process to communicate with her about what just happened. All of this is on video, but it's not everybody's business. It will be used in court. Then we'll talk about it on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all might see some of this, but it's going to be after court, because this is some serious shit these people are doing, and judges need to see it.
And if you're having trouble, if this whole thing, if it seems like a lot, especially on my end,
it is.
It is. All right. You're not missing something. It's a lot. And it's only out in pieces, right? So you're only getting pieces, but the gist is that he's got people after him, and they're doing things like this, like sending underage prostitutes to his house, telling him to walk in the back door. Now, whatever.
Wait, I don't want to say I have people after me. What I have is one government official who is influencing people to do it on his behest. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like I'm not being like gang stalked or nothing. I don't have.
Yeah,
like
you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You are being gang stalked. You are being gang stalked.
Maybe that. Yeah, I guess technically, but we know the source. It ain't like I'm a internet locale that everybody does this to. No. It is all coming from a government official that I happen to be a witness against in an ongoing hearing. The dude is doing it, trying to shut me up. So that's what it all boils down to. So when it came to the prostitute, she openly showed us the communications, the phone number that it was coming to which I was able to compare it to someone that we've already identified. Hint, hint, for the people looking for the truth.
GS?
I'm not going to say who it was.
Okay, fair enough.
But I will say that legal action.
So basically, because people on my side were asking, why are people after you?
Okay, hang on one second. What?
I said, I heard that Tav is back in chat. He wasn't in chat when you said thank you a while ago.
Oh, Tav missed my thank you for the 50 memberships earlier. Love you, Tav. Thank you, buddy. Tiffany is making sure that you know that we thank you for the 50 memberships. I'm sorry, Flo. Go ahead.
So there's one person that Chris has, who's a government official, that Chris has a legal situation with. I'm just going to leave it at that for simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
This person has mobilized YouTube goons to harass Chris and Tiffany and this is my interpretation, to intimidate them away from the court process. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, you are being gang stalked. There might be one foundational source issue person, but there's a whole bunch of people that he's mobilized, including Generally Specific, Direct D, and all these little, GS or GE fag, whatever, all these little losers.
We'll do a video about GE fag later.
Okay.
Yeah, Killamilla, My Brother's Creeper, who's actually a member of a local KKK group that me and Tiffany have dealt with. They've all they call themselves our victims, dude. Did you know that? The gang
I have not heard that. No,
they call themselves our victims. They're talking about writing victim statements.
I'd like to read those.
Oh my God. What is wrong with these people, bro? So being called out for being racist bigots as a group means
we're getting off the rails here, though.
Yeah. All right. So back on track.
Okay. So they're at your house or pretending to be at your house while sharing pictures of it.
Photographs from real time. You know what I'm saying? Out front.
Yes.
Well, and that's actually
and also
fake. That's fake news because Chris Ryder's never been with a woman who's ever had an orgasm. So she was.
Well, no. He never been with a woman that had an orgasm by him.
Right. And what are we looking at here, Tommy Pickles? Can you see it from your location?
Yes, that's some piece of shit truck that he's trying to charge way too much money for.
So you can't see the number. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't see the number on it, but that is in real time within an hour of this stream. I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even if, you might want to, like, someone might say, well, he wasn't really there, kill us from blah, blah, blah. It doesn't fucking matter because somebody was on behalf of them. This isn't an available photograph on the internet. This is in real time, standing 30 feet inside of my property, taking pictures of very close to where I was sitting in a home that has a family inside. Okay.
That it's for bail for when he eventually does get arrested. He thinks he's actually going to be able to come home that day. So I guess he's trying to get his ducks in a row since he can't do any more GoFundMe's because he's scammed them.
Did you hear die? Like, does that make sense when I say that his chin sounds like it's hitting his chest when he speaks? He said die.
Yeah.
It's like fucking, it's like Todd Forrest Gump. What the fuck? He was home that die. What is that? God. Man, they know how to pick them, dude.
Just as much as Scar scams everybody else.
Oh, Scars. Now, what can you tell me a little bit about Scars? Did you do any on the ground reporting with Scars? You had, because I remember seeing some picture of like a rundown location that seems to be some non-actual existing storefront that is just some shell storefront.
Yes, when I went there, it looked no different than a crack den in a hood or a front for a business.
And now what you're hearing is these people admitting that they've done this to other people, such as Tav. What the hell? How is that YouTube content? Going and committing stalking to people because you want to lie about them on the internet.
Where there's not actually anybody ever there, but if I wanted to set up shady deals, I could just go there anytime I want. That's what their headquarters looks like.
Listen, guys, you don't.
Oh, and look, the other weirdo, obsessive YouTuber.
Okay, far. Yeah, that's another one of the goons.
I mean, eat some cookies and commit some crimes, idiots. You know what I mean? These people have no respect for safety of children. They all know what they're doing here. They've all been told that there's children in this house. You know what I'm saying? They all know. Whether they believe me or not is irrelevant, because even if it crossed their mind, that's already, they're committing it. They don't care. They don't care. They think this shit's funny. Well, the judge ain't gonna think it's funny.
Get this kind of reporting from
think
Chris Ryder, the activist. No. You don't get this kind of on the scene journalist keeping his feet on the streets. Guys, listen, a big round of applause for Tommy Pickles. Feel free to stand by Tommy Pickles.
I have
Unless, of course, you've got more. Do you have to switch locations and maybe do some more reporting?
Yeah, I got to go sneak around the corner in case I decide to call the cops on me, because we all know how much Ryder loves to call the cops that he says are abusive and corrupt. Like, he likes to call them on other people because as long as they're working for him, they're the best in the world.
Fair enough.
And that's how they try to shame people from outing them for committing crime. They say, well, you're not going to be a snitch, right? We'll make fun of you on the internet if you're a snitch. Don't call the police, you pussy.
I mean, you know, shaming people into not you know, getting help or whatever. That's par for the course. That's every bully since forever.
Right. Yeah. Right. Which we all know that if you take action and you don't have a record that you did the legal process, you're the one getting fucked as the homeowner. So I highly advise to make sure that when you feel the need to protect your property, you make formal reports. It's crazy to think
1000%.
Yeah, these people are idiots to think that you don't call the cops on this. You got to get it on record.
We're getting Pickles in the chat. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Hey, Pickles in the chat for Tommy Pickles. If you liked what you heard, if you want to keep his feet on the streets, guys, you want to support the channel, listen, he gets full benefits and everything. He gets the benefit of working for free.
Yeah, let's show.
Well, Chris Ryder, if you do have anything to say, come out and we can do a live interview right now.
Oh, there it
On
is.
location.
I think he's saying show up. Did I send you there or did you go there independently?
No,
He said, come outside. Did he not? He's like, come on outside. Let's talk about it.
He said, come out. It sounded to me like he was talking to the people he's talking to.
No, he's talking to me.
Okay.
He said, Ryder, come on outside. You know, to which I did. After phoning the police and getting it on record, I went outside looking for them. Whoever they had in my driveway had already ran away. But don't worry, because Killa was lying when he said that we don't have security footage like Fort fucking Knox.
I'm my own independent journalist. No one tells me what to do. I'm a free American.
I thought you were one of my followers. So there's another confirmation. Chris Ryder is full of shit. I don't have followers. I have free Americans that freely associate.
I did follow the sign that said free hand jobs and pointed to this house, though.
Really? Interesting. Huh. Did you?
Maybe they're both doing it.
Is that sexual in nature?
Sexual in nature.
So maybe if someone was to suggest, hey, the people on this YouTube channel are committing sexual harassment, would that be a reasonable thing to say? One in chat, if you agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's clear cut, black and white.
Thank you.
I ain't even know one. Like, put ones in the chat to pump the algorithm, but like, we don't need ones in the chat to know.
I like to use it to pump the algorithm because what it does is it brings people like Jerry Woods in here with money. When the algorithm gets pumped, the money starts dropping for people like Jerry Woods just getting here, was watching dirty videos. I think, wait a minute. What kind of dirty videos, Jerry? You mean this video's dirty, or you are watching a different kind of? I'm just kidding. Thank you, Jerry Woods, for the $2.
Jerry Woods send in another $2 and tell us what genre.
Yeah, which genre and how she look, buddy.
And is it your pick, male or female?
Pickle's in chat to take the pickle back. Fuck these people trying to steal the pickle.
I guess it depends on what kind of grip strength you want. If you want a stronger grip, you're probably going to pick Tiffany, I'm guessing.
The more manly grasp, the less manicured hands.
Yeah, if you need the pickle jar open, you better hand it to Tiffany.
Don't let him take the pickle, y'all.
Somebody's manicured fingernails.
Don't let him sexualize it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you. Come on up anytime if you have any new news to report. You're always welcome. Obviously, appreciate the hard work and your hardcore in-depth reporting.
All right, have a great night, everybody.
That's Tommy Pickles with Pickle News Network signing off.
Signing off. We can drop this one now. Signing off. What do you think about that shit? That was just an example. Just an example. This shit has been going on every day, 6 hours a day, from multiple directions, two from YouTube, for 2.5 years now. Imagine that every day. You know, at some point you start feeling like this is exhausting.
So,
you know what I mean?
Do you have oh yeah, no, it sounds exhausting. Your life sounds exhausting. I like conflict.
Mm-hmm.
I love conflict personally, but your life sounds exhausting.
Well, I'm not in this for conflict. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this like for a greater good, if you will. Like I'm trying trying to do the right thing. We keep catching these government officials stealing tax money and shit. I don't think that's fair to the public. Nikki with the $5 to see how ghetto the business address of Scars is. Google 8 the Green, Dover, Delaware. Biatches. Yeah. Well, all the lies that they spread over there, right, Nikki? Like they never get anything right when they're degrading. You know, and they do. Like, I'm not going to take away from a couple others. There are a few people that Todd, and perhaps that's why he was chosen by JJ, you know, to do this, is because he has experience in being obsessed over a handful of people that have all seemed to have called him out for lying, right? But he uses his YouTube platform to spurg out on them and make up, you know, spurious shit about them. Spurious shit.
Do you think we can get him up here?
Who?
GS.
No.
GS has me blocked on his shit. Generally specific, if you're watching, I know that you are. And you want to talk now, buddy, my door is always open to your bitch ass because I'm not
me. Not me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hit me up
Nothing to
later.
do with me. Yeah.
Right.
Now, as far as other
Nothing to do
people
with him. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, well, he don't have one on me. I have one on him. But the point is that the reason I have it is because I don't want anything to do with that crazy motherfucker, bro. Do I blame you all for wanting to fucking call him out and have your moment in peace with him? Shit, not at all, dude. You know, I think you should, you know. So I look forward to seeing you handle your dealings with that fuck. But he better stay the fuck away from me and my family. You know, I can't be more clear about that.
And my invitation to join one of my panels sometimes is by no means an invitation to come to my motherfucking house to fuck around with any of that shit, right? There's a clear divide: public, YouTube shit, personal, not YouTube shit. But they know that.
They're supposed to know that.
No, they know that. That's why they're just playing these games. So, GS got served live.
Yeah.
Do we have that?
Yeah. We do, but I have other things in queue.
Okay.
That it wasn't that exciting. So I got more exciting things in queue that I'd rather use this time for. If Jerry Woods would quit interrupting us with super chats. Jerry Woods with $1.99. I was watching them little people. Don't judge me. He likes the little people flow. Awesome, Jerry. But that was a $5 statement, just so you know. I'm just kidding, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. I got more exciting things in store here, Flo. I can just describe how that went because it was boring as hell. Why? Because Todd's a puss. He turned off his camera and he lied. So even if you watch it, you're not going to get anything out of it but unfactual statements coming back and him off the screen for 40 minutes while people tried to explain to him that he doesn't understand anything about staying the fuck away from people. You know, like he's a boundary pusher. He's one of them people that just don't take no for an answer from a person. You know what I'm saying? Like he will not leave them alone. And you know what's happening right now? We're getting bombed over here with the Constitutional Freedom Fire. $10 more. Interruption. I'll take it.
This is not a donut, but it's worth. Mandy Cush on my side says, if you see Flo take an item of clothing off, donate some money.
On your side.
Right. My side's trying to get me to strip.
They want to see some titties on your side.
All right. So what's next in the queue?
Well, what's next in the queue is Be Severe dropping $5 more. Don't let these trolls bother you. They are worthless. You need boots on the ground, holding government accountable. Keep it up. Be Severe. Thank you. And I'm glad you brought that up because what we are discussing, you might have to rewatch. I don't know how long you've been here, but all of this is coming from a government official. We are witnesses. Tiffany and I are witnesses in an open case against a government official who is using a couple of people from YouTube to cause all this stuff. So this is boots to ground, baby. But it just so happens to be they brought it to my house. Okay. So you couldn't witness any more people that are deeper in it, showing you what it's like to handle business. That's what we're doing. We got protective orders. More stuff's on the way. We're taking legal action. We're not backing down, but what they're doing is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, so rewatch if you just started. Thank you so much for that. Be Severe, the $5 super chat. That's much appreciated. I have a couple things here. These
And
people
thank you,
probably,
Elizabeth Rodriguez, for the $1.50 super sticker. Go ahead.
there's been a lot of the people on the other side debating. You know how they are on YouTube, dude. People got to debate every little.
Hell yeah, we do. Fuck yeah, we do.
And that's why I'm glad I have you here, like the debate sphere king.
I don't know about all that.
Tell me how dumb this. Well, you're deep in the debate sphere, bro. So
how deep?
Real deep. You like to sit deep.
No, I just gave myself an alley-oop for a clip I have.
Yeah, he played a clip over on his side. So went something like what I did. Anyway, so in the debate sphere that you have a lot of experience in, would you think that it would be completely dumb to go months, if not years, on whether or not a person who was wearing a gun, chasing people into a courthouse with their hand on it, while telling those people that they couldn't be inside, would you think that the debate should lie in whether or not he went on in the door or whether he had the gun on that day or not?
The mistake is that you're treating it as a debate. They're not debating things. This is propaganda. This is repetition propaganda, right? And they're trying to repeat. Repetition is the core of brainwashing. And all they're trying to do is just repeat a narrative enough times that it sinks into an audience's subconscious. So this ain't a debate at all. And yeah, that's how I see that.
Well, even worse, they've changed stories throughout, right? So first it went from he wasn't wearing a gun at all that day to he didn't go in the building with it. And that's why I brought another receipt about my brother's creeper, who you just saw next to Todd. And we're going to watch that real quick. It's short, but it's good. Jerry Woods dropping $10 to interrupt us. JJ for Jail 2025 says, Jerry Woods, I could not agree more. I could not agree more. You know, the time's coming.
And on my side, JJ is the corrupt government official. That's the fulcrum of all these people.
So we're going to bring a receipt from that day in the parking lot of the courthouse with my brother's creeper in the video. Put it one in chat if y'all want to see this. While we thank Tab for dropping another $5, I dare anyone, he says, any one of those cucks to show up to my address. I'm still waiting. How long do I have to fucking wait? Scars for the win. I feel your energy, Tav. I feel your energy.
Oh, I don't. Those cucks could stay the fuck away from my address.
Yeah, but
I'm 38 years old. I'm past proving shit to these motherfuckers.
But Tav's the one they said that they were already doing it to.
Oh, okay.
That video we watched.
Okay.
Yeah, they said they're already there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So Tav's saying, let me catch you, motherfucker. You know what I recommend, Tav? Go fill these out. The judge does not fucking play light with this kind of stuff. But, oh, my gosh, dude. Jerry Woods loves to interrupt us, Flo. You want to know how much he loves to interrupt us? He doesn't want to see the video. So he dropped $50 on us. I bet they won't.
That's a lot of good interrupting right there.
There's some good interrupting from Jerry Woods. Put a W in chat for Jerry Woods, y'all. Dropping a big 5-0 so he can say, I bet they won't. What's their other word we call cats? He's saying they ain't going to show up, Tab. He got 50 on it.
Did he just call them pussies? Is that what happened?
I think he used metaphor for pussy. It's not a metaphor. What's it called?
Euphemism.
Euphemism. Pussy. Thanks for the big words. I'm just a dumb old country boy with a YouTube channel.
Look, I'm not using my college degree for anything else. I might as well know a good word when I need one.
Oh, shit, man. See, I'm glad I got them smart people around me. All right, let's watch a video because we're not going to leave any more questions in the air of whether or not my brother's creeper was wearing firearms to my hearing to intimidate us in the parking lot. What we're going to hear is the newspaper who's been fluff piecing the Meade County government, who actually works for the Meade County government. That's right. The dude writing the newspaper works for the government, and he's writing news for the Meade County residents. We're going to watch a little video that he decided to take of the people from the KKK from Carrollton who were at my court hearing on the day of court, 5 minutes before the hearing, standing in the parking lot, and this is the fucking receipt. So we're not going to argue anymore about whether or not they were wearing their firearms. Shit, what I do? All right, here we go.
All right, if y'all want to kind of introduce yourself and what's going on today.
I'm Greg Brent from Carroll County.
Is it hard to hear, guys? I know it's kind of hard to hear. Let me go back one more time, make sure the volume's all the way up. Let me go full on. Thank you so much, Jerry Woods, for that. $50, man. Thank you so much for that. And then he's dropping another $1.99. Dang, Jerry, you're gonna have to tell us. We're gonna have to tell you to wait. No, you got to go wait longer. Here comes another interruption. Well done, sir. Well done. You weren't lying. All right, this is at court. Thank you so much, Jerry Woods. Oh man, I've got to figure out who you are. You're a cool cat. All right, so this is at court in the parking lot right before me and Tiffany were going into the building. This is the KKK that was invited by the jailer to be there to do this to us. They're talking to the media of Meade County, and this is their interview. All right, you got to listen hard because it's not very loud. This is my brother's creeper right here.
All right, if y'all want to kind of introduce yourself and what's going on today.
I'm Greg Brent from Carroll County. I'm Gary Ellis from Moine County.
I'm Mary Ellis from Moine County.
Put a one in chat if you see guns on their sides so far. If you think that there's guns on their hips so far, at least on the two guys here, and there's one here. And if not, just keep watching. Keep watching while Snapface drops $2 on us for interrupting. Well done. Well done, Snap. All right, here it goes.
And I'm Barbie Brent from Carroll County.
We're going to scoot up, y'all.
And what brings y'all to Meade County today?
We are here to support the sheriff
And the
deputy,
jailers.
and the jailer because of the stuff with Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier.
I love how she says, because of the stuff that Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier. You still with us, Dusty?
I'm back.
Did you hear that?
I did.
The guy said, why are you here? She goes, we're here because of the stuff that Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier. What? Did that make any sense? Why are you here? We're here because of the stuff that Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier. Because of the stuff that Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier. This is a fucking news.
Look at this
media.
into the chromosome pool, of the genetic pool.
Bro, it's Kentucky.
Is that? It's no, surely not. Surely not. Surely this is a shallower end than just like all Kentucky.
No, it's not all Kentucky.
Why are they all
but it's
standing with
in
their shoulders
Kentucky.
all like tensed up and stuff?
Well, this particular group is very much inbred. I don't know who Jerry Woods is, but man, he likes to interrupt us with another $2 drop. He said, da-da, do they stutter much, inbreds? Da-da, da-da-da-da. Yeah, they said, why are you here? We're here because Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier stuff.
All of them look tense as fuck, though. Look at these two guys in the middle.
Well, they
I
ought to
mean,
be.
all of them, they've all got tense postures, which is interesting to me.
And all this graffiti that they brought is all theirs. This is the KKK, bro. All right, here we go. So they're going to clearly show you how armed they are. Just watch.
Because we're tired of going to town doing this to every county, just trying to make a buck off of them.
They're tired of me going from town to town to make a buck off of them. That makes so much sense. We're tired of them going. I'm going to court where I have to be. They don't have to be there, but they're tired of me going from town to town to make a buck off of them. I hate to tell them, but I'm losing a lot of money by having to go to this town. A lot of money. They're making me go. I have to be there. You know who don't have to be there? None of these retards. None of them. They don't have to be there. They can mind their own business. Go fly their Ku Klux Klan flags somewhere else. But watch these 2 men hips real close. That thing's like a bazooka.
Yeah. That looks like a fucking judge or something.
Where?
On his right hip. His right hip. Because that's a big boy, and that's a big holster.
He looks like a big boy because of the camera angle. He's actually a little short little baby boy.
Really? How big? Okay.
Nothing to me, dude, but I'm 6'2", 250. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why I haven't been physically attacked yet, is my belief. Because I think that they know that I ain't going to be easy. You know what I mean? They've come real close, these people. Real close. Matter of fact, Tiffany had a one-on-one with the leader of this group. His name's Pat. He goes by Mr. Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And she told him, you take another swing on Chris and I'll knock your fucking teeth out. My girl, dude, think about that for a minute. My girl walked up to a head member of a KKK group in Kentucky and said, I will knock your fucking teeth out. I love it, man. All right. I mean, I love that she will do that, you know.
Let's watch this.
All right, here we go.
So has he done it in your all's area?
Yes, he has.
Everybody's here. He's been up in their face with the camera.
I went to their town and did a records request.
And then when they react back, he edits his videos to make it look like it's a crowd gone wild and mad.
No cropping, no editing.
He's done something too personally.
They just came after us
I mean,
for doing a record request.
We can't hear them at all.
I know. All right, whoa, did you see that? Wait a minute. What's that?
Hold on. Back it up like 60 seconds and stop talking over it.
Okay.
Please. Because I can't hear them at all.
Okay. Like 60 seconds? That's the whole thing.
I mean, not 60 seconds, you know, just the last 20 seconds or whatever.
Well, here, I'll just play it through and then we'll do a rewind to show the guns.
Okay.
Want to kind of introduce yourself and what's going on today?
I'm Greg Brent from Carroll County.
I'm Gary Ellis from Moyne County.
I'm Mary Ellis from Moyne County.
And I'm Barbie Brent from Carroll County.
We got to scoot up, y'all.
And what brings y'all to Meade County today?
We are here to support the sheriff
and the
deputy,
jailers.
And the jailer because of the stuff with Chris Ryder and Tiffany Nick-Here.
Because we're tired of going to town doing this to every county, just trying to make a buck off of them.
So has he done it in your all's area?
Yes, he has.
Everybody's here. He's been up in their face with the camera, intimidating them. And then when they react back, he edits his videos to make it look like it's a crowd gone wild and mad.
Chaos
Everybody
and
here, he's done something too personally. It ain't to do with anything else.
I mean, he's called me racist. I don't know how many times he's got on my Facebook page and got all my pictures. Called me a racist piece of shit and everything. I'm not nowhere near racist.
We have been called
I just know my heritage.
anti-freedom coalition, racist coalition, KKK by this individual, and you know we're not.
Yeah.
I mean,
so we figure we come.
Sheriff's office. We're racist.
I figure I'd drive 150 miles just to support the sheriff and jailers.
So has he been after y'all's sheriff's office?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, our sheriff.
I can't keep up with all the different ones he's been to.
Our sheriff hired Miles Cosgrove after he was cleared of all the dealings in Louisville.
Over Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, over Breonna Taylor. He the sheriff investigated Miles Cosgrove, went through all of his records, and he hired him. And then Chris and him came down there harassing him, and we put up a sign that said we support our sheriff and deputies. And he started harassing us then.
Oh, I got you. And
so he flipped the coin that week to figure out which one he wanted to try to get money off of.
And so y'all been following what's been going on here.
Oh yeah.
Came out to support.
We follow everywhere he goes. No.
If
well,
it's we
don't. We watch the video. We don't go to where he goes, but here.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. Did you hear that?
Which part?
The Freudian slip.
No.
The
What'd he
guy
say?
asked him, yeah, he said, we follow him everywhere he goes.
Oh.
Listen, these are people telling this man that I harassed him. Never follow these people. I went and did a records request at the sheriff department. They freaked out and showed up in droves, making threats to us and stuff. All right, here we go. Listen to what he says.
We follow him everywhere he goes. No.
If
Well,
it's
not
yeah,
everywhere.
Here, I'll go a little farther
We
back.
that week to figure out which one he wanted to try to get money
Listen,
off of.
right here.
And so y'all been following what's been going on
Oh,
here.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Came out to support.
We follow him everywhere he goes. No.
If
Well,
it's
not
yeah,
Well,
well,
we watch the video. We don't go to where he goes,
Yeah.
but here.
Yeah, they do.
Nice recovery, bro.
They do go where I go.
This community here has showed they got balls.
They're talking about Meade.
And,
He's like, attacking this couple proves to us that this community got balls. Well, the community doesn't attack us in Meade. The government does.
We
So-
follow him everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but like, you know.
No, they're
I mean, like,
don't say
right
that.
now.
She literally said, Dad, don't say that. Watch. Listen, one more time.
okay, our sheriff,
I can't keep up with all the different ones he's been.
our sheriff hired Miles Cosgrove after he was cleared of all the
Miles Cosgrove is the officer that ended Breonna Taylor's life, by the way.
Okay.
Their sheriff hired him while he was under federal investigation. So I did some records requesting. What to do?
Dillons in Louisville.
Over
And-
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, over Breonna Taylor. He the sheriff investigated Miles Cosgrove, went through
For
all
months.
his records, and he hired him. And then Chris and him came down there harassing him, and we put up a sign that said we support our sheriff
Something
and
like that
deputies. And he started harassing us then.
Oh, I got you.
Here we go.
And
It-
so,
he flipped the coin that week to figure out which one he wanted to try to get money off of.
and so y'all been following what's been going on
Oh,
here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Came out to support.
We follow him everywhere he goes. No.
If
Well,
it's
not
yeah,
Well, we watch the video. We don't go to where he goes.
Yeah, all right. You heard it that time. Nope. Somebody else said nope. They know damn well what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to verify. Did everyone see the two men having firearms, not empty holsters, but firearms on their hips? One for yes, two for no. If you didn't see it, I'm going to make sure you do. One for yes, two for no. Did you see it?
I saw one full holster. Which I
Yes, sir.
don't know that. I mean, I don't know, aside from just more intimidation, right? I don't know that
Well,
you've
no,
really got
there's argument. But
but
on YouTube, look,
but it's
that's a
not
gun.
argument though, right? Like it's
Well, I'm showing it's not. This is my court date. This is 10 minutes before we had to go be in front of a judge. And this is the parking lot in which we were already parked in. Okay. This man is going on YouTube saying that he did not have anything in this holster. But look,
can you I can't tell from here, honestly.
can you see it?
Not well enough. His
There-
there it is. I got you. Yeah, I
Come
saw
on
him.
now. You can see that, right? Watch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he called me
Let's watch.
racist. I don't know how many times he's got on my
Yeah, that's for sure a gun.
Yeah. So
But-
no more argument.
No. I mean, there is no argument, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this point needs to be argued one way or the other. I think it's a decoy. It doesn't fucking matter. He's allowed to wear a gun on his hip.
Yeah,
Right.
but not to
So why are we
intimidate
arguing?
people trying to go to court.
Well, intimidate. I mean, that's
Here-
that's intention, right? We can't prove it. So
No,
this
no,
is
hold on.
arguing over.
Wait a minute, Flo. Wait a minute. Well, here's where I'm at. All right. So you don't know all this, and I'm going to fill you in. The reason there's argument is because I published a video of that man holding his hand there and chasing Tiffany and yelling at her that she is not allowed to go in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a different matter.
Bingo.
Okay,
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Now it matters.
So people were watching that video.
So
and he's over there going,
an armed dude is outside court telling Tiffany she's not allowed to go into court.
while chasing her with his hand on his firearm.
Ah, what a bitch.
Yeah, there you go. Now you understand why it's an argument.
And it
All
also
right.
makes sense why all of them look tense, and all of them have got their hoods, their beanies, their glasses. These people are not comfortable because they're doing some illegal, sketchy shit. And only the
Yeah.
chick on the right seems to not realize anything's amiss.
What's funny is they're talking to the actual newspaper, the real media of Meade County.
Yeah.
And look at Barbie holding her phone at him, recording him. Like,
Nah, this chick can't be named Barbie. She don't look. Nah.
yeah, they call her Barbie. What is she
Damn.
doing? So she's angry at Tiffany and I because we published
Barbie of the
video.
Bayou.
And I can't do anything today. But Jerry Wood come in, dropping another $10. Look, I'm gonna break this guy's bank tonight. He said,
You can't break Jerry Wood. Jerry Woods got it made like that.
You know who Jerry Woods is?
Nope.
Oh, Jerry Woods is new to us, man. He's been awesome so far. He said, are they the most inbred family in Kentucky? I would argue yes. I would also question whether or not all of these people in this frame are together. And how many babies have they made? I don't know what
Gross.
just happened
That
there.
mental picture is fucked.
Oh, dude. Welcome to Kentucky. We got some of them here. I'm Indiana, but I'm real close to Kentucky, so I get to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm close enough. I got enough dig in there. I get to say it. We got a lot of them here.
I mean, I may live in Kansas now, but I'm a Missouri boy through and through, and so that's kind of close to Arkansas.
Lots of teeth missing. Lots of teeth missing. All right, so we're gonna end the back and forth banter about whether or not when Greg chased Tiffany with his hand on his firearm, of whether or not that was an issue for us trying to go to court. So the empty holster game is over. You know what I'm saying? That we're
the conversation. Here's where the conversation moves now. They're going to say this is not footage of him talking to Tiffany, right? And that he took it out at that point.
Right. Well, they're going to say that, but this is literally they're at, like, if someone knew this location, bro, and in the time that this video was, there is no way that he would have had time to disarm.
And
you know what
I'm
saying?
just playing devil's advocate here because obviously I believe you and I agree with you. And I don't know why these people are tailgating your fucking court date anyways, saying we go to all this shit. Oh no, shit, no, we don't. Right?
No, when they said they follow me everywhere, they don't mean just court.
If you're gonna get stupid henchmen, tell them not to talk.
Oops. I think we need to be up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else do I have?
So Todd, let me welcome Todd to the not allowed to have guns camp.
Well, that's where I was going next. Yeah.
Let me be the first to welcome you because I know that he's talked shit about me not being allowed to own guns. For those who don't know, I do have a drug felony, so I'm not allowed to own guns. But Todd likes to sit over there, and he's talked a lot of shit about me not being allowed to own guns. But now he's not either, and I'm not allowed to own guns because of a drug felony. He's not allowed to own guns because of stalking children and sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Now, which one of these offenses do you think will get you put in protective custody for the duration of your sentence? Who's got to hide in solitary confinement? Todd.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about this is something that I felt real important to bring up during this stream. So thank you for bringing that topic. I am going to share something with y'all here. Because I feel it's super important for the safety of my family. I would not have shared this like I am not sharing the other documents. I have all the documents of his service, his everything, right? But I'm not sharing them because I just don't feel the need to put that out on YouTube. Especially when a lot of it revolves around Tiff's kids. None of your fucking business. But this one, I feel like we need to do. Okay.
Can we read this? Let's see.
Chat has asked me to let you
Uno momento while his handler handles him.
stream on Deflated D's channel.
I'm being restreamed on JJ's government channel. Oh, hi, Chris Ruff, you little pussy bitch, government snitch.
That's the guy. The first time I ever talked to Chris Ruff, he threatened to grape me and you in the same trip. He says, I'm going out to see Chris. I'll fuck you on the
short
way.
person's a company and just speak English.
Just mute yourself so you can
Todd
talk to her.
is right now.
Just mute yourself so
harassing
that you guys
Chris
can
Ruff.
talk.
Oh, okay. Wow. So I guess the man with these orders from the judge thinks that he needs to be over on Christopher Ruff's channel to get back up, to continue no, Todd.
Oh,
she
Todd.
just told me
Okay.
Todd and Chris Ruff are restreaming us together right now.
on Direct D.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or probably, I don't know, one of them. But anyway.
Hold on. Let's do this properly. Can you drop that off screen real quick?
Yeah, I got to move my mouse over to this side.
Okay.
There you go.
My name's Taylor. My channel is The Powder Dusty. You can find me on @The Powder Dusty on YouTube. Also @Flow State is my other channel. Subscribe to both of them. Hit the notification bells. Thank you, Direct D and Generally Specific for helping advertise the channel.
And if you want to see where the real For Public Safety came from, just use that title, because I am the real and always will be the real For Public Safety. Chris literally is a business partner with a corrupt government official. And he's
so you're saying we got a cop watcher in business with corrupt cops?
He's not a cop watcher.
He's
a snitch. He's a
he
cop
does,
tool.
He does look, and I hate to go off vibe shit, but there's a certain snitch energy, and Christopher Ruff is oozing it.
Yeah, he puts it in his butt.
But hey, Chris Ruff, now me and Chris Ruff and Generally Specific, if we need to defend ourselves, all of us are going to be like, stay back, buddy, I'll poke you.
Yeah, but when Chris Ruff says stay back, I'm going to poke you, he whips out his little tang. I'm going to poke you. All right, well, since you're watching over there too,
now
it's all the same content, so watch it here, because I'm going to show you the receipts, okay? There's a reason that the judge gave this order, and it's not for freaking out and threatening people to hurt them at Fort Knox. This is because threatening to harm children. The judge decided that all of the facts that we presented in the documentation, the judge chose, not us. The judge said this man is armed and dangerous, and decided to remove his weapons for that purpose. So how do I get that back on the screen? It's like this. Let's do it like this. There you go. Normally I wouldn't share this, but the information that I have received from the police in this case, why is that offset? Is that normal? It's offset on my screen.
I don't. I mean, it's fine.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it. All right. So I'm going to share this document, okay? And I have redacted all the private information off of it, so it's not the original. But I am going to share this, and I'll tell you why. I have been informed by the police in this case that this man, when he received this order from the judge, emergency order from the judge to surrender his firearms, he lied to the cops and said he doesn't have any. So the reason I'm sharing this is for all of those people who are watching from Kentucky. If you see this man and he has a firearm, please report it to the police immediately, because he has a protective order to surrender those firearms for being armed and dangerous in a case against children. 2 of them. 2 cases against children. I'm not making this shit up.
So why don't I read it and then you can comment on it? If you got
You
thoughts.
can read it if you
want
want
me to do that.
Yeah, go right
All
ahead.
right. So this is from Chris Ryder against Todd Bryant. That's for public. I'm sorry. That's Generally Specific. It is hereby ordered pursuant to the issuance of an emergency protective order, the respondent shall surrender any firearms currently in his or her possession to the sheriff or if the firearms are not in his or her immediate possession within 24 hours of the service to the, and that's redacted. It is further ordered the firearms must be delivered unloaded to the blank county sheriff's department. They shall restore the respondent's firearms. They shall store the respondent's firearms until the required hearing is held and action or the action is dismissed. If the court does not issue a domestic violence order or any other restrictive order, the respondent shall be entitled to retrieve said firearms, provided that the respondent has not violated a state or federal law which would prohibit the respondent from receiving or possessing same. The county sheriff department will hold the firearms in custody for a period of 30 days following the date upon which the firearms are to be reclaimed. If the firearms are not reclaimed within 30 days from the period, the firearms may be destroyed. Go down. There we go. And then the last thing, the county sheriff's department shall notify the court by affidavit fax to the clerk within 24 hours of the surrender date should the respondent fail to comply with this order. Na 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 na. Hey hey. Goodbye.
Oh wait. How do I make it just you up here?
There's in the top right corner of my box. There we go. All right. Na 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 na. Hey hey. Goodbye, Todd's gun rights.
Yeah. So I'm not making any games out of it. Everybody else is welcome to handle the information however they want. I did not share that for any other reason than my concern for my family's safety when the dude said to the police that he didn't have any firearms when we all know that he clearly displays them every single day all over his backdrop, real guns on YouTube. Why lie to the cops? And that man has a judge's order to release those firearms because he's dangerous. A judge already ordered this for a purpose, for a reason. So that is something that I would not have done. I'm not litigating on YouTube. I just think that for the safety of us and our kids in this situation, I think the judge was right. So if you see the dude with guns, that's the problem. Make sure you report it. Thank you for that. And thank you to Jerry Woods again, trying to go broke with $9.99 just to say bye-bye pew-pews.
So this is actually the way that this reads, and I don't know if this is correct or not. This is just firearms. This is not ammunition, magazines, anything of that sort.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they would put all that in there.
I don't know the answer because it doesn't say that on what we just read. But that doesn't mean it's not the case. Because, for instance, it's illegal for me to own a bullet, right? Felons can't own ammunition. Now, not all the paperwork says that. We can certainly still buy ammunition. But yeah, I'm actually not sure if that would allow him to own magazines like he has in the background of his live streams, or ammunition like I'm sure he's got rolling around the floorboards of his dusty old truck.
Yeah. Yep. Whoa, Angry Vet, had to interrupt you with $5. I feel safer now to continue my extremely important investigation into Third Acre Homestead. Just saying. That is on you, Tav. I think that the best thing to do is to continue your investigation into criminal activity, because let's just say that Hardin County is fucking sick of it. So, yeah, work that angle, bro. Work that angle. Hardin County's done dealing with them. Do you know what I'm saying? This dude's been a criminal in their town too long, and you know he's already proven himself to the point where even the judge is saying, come prove it to me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you also sent me the check boxes below that.
Yeah.
The court hereby orders. So the additional orders are: the respondent shall respondent be restrained from committing further acts of abuse or threats of abuse, stalking, or sexual assault. The respondent be restrained from any unauthorized contact with the plaintiff.
Hold on, before you read all that through,
I was just gonna.
let me give some pretext.
Okay.
Do you mind? Because
No. Go ahead.
Thing. So since Todd's in little group has been running around YouTube trying to fluff the story, they're trying to act like he got this protective order for making some threats against some people at Fort Knox. Not true. It's actually against for kids. They've also been misleading people into thinking that the only thing that we have is a no contact order. Now, Flo's seen the documents. I'm holding the documents. And first thing, Flo, question. Does this look like a simple no contact order to you?
Yeah.
No contact is it?
No contact's not it.
What else? He's saying that all he has to do is just not contact us.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
He needs to surrender his firearms. He needs to surrender, restrain from committing further acts of abuse or threats of abuse, stalking, or sexual assault, which is what I think I'm teeing you up for something.
You are.
I
don't have video for it.
Okay.
I'm not going to use video for it.
Okay. So my understanding is that he got served these on air. He cammed down and stuff, but he was live, and then immediately after came back to his live stream and immediately proceeded to threaten you and Tiffany. Is that
well, to sexually harass Tiffany? He was talking about words that I don't even think I think they're TOS violations. Talking about her anatomy. That's sexual harassment. It's clear in this. No sexual harassment.
That's sexual assault, I believe.
Yeah, it really is. I learned something. So battery is the physical touch. Assault means not physical touch.
Assault assault is a reasonable fear for bodily injury. So a direct threat to do violence to somebody is assault. And real quick on my end, there's some confusion. Where I'm at in Kansas, a firearm is defined as something that shoots a projectile through the combustion of gunpowder. I'm rolling off memory, so I might not be perfect. But basically, no, I can't own a musket. Yes, I can own a crossbow. Yes, I can own air rifles. Yes, I can own slingshots. No, I cannot be in possession of the firearm. But yes, I could go to Chris's house, and he's allowed to have guns in his house, and I can be there. I just can't be the one possessing them.
Yeah, I'm not going to share them with him.
Sort of a tangent because the chat.
But you know what? We're not confused over here because Jerry Woods come back with another $5, dude. He said, wee woo. What you do, Todd, what you're going to do is since you won't have no pews, bet he won't be acting like Big Billy Badass no more. Man, I love the super chat and it's fun. But nobody has ever been really aggressive towards or putting Todd in any kind of fear. It's never happened, not once from our end. So, but the concept, if he's not going to continue to act like a Billy Badass, you're right. He does. He talks like he wants to hurt people all the time. He is constantly challenging people and threatening physical violence if they meet him. You know what I'm saying? Like you come show up. Oh, and then he makes all these crazy ass threats. Now,
I wish, and if anybody in the audience has clips of him, saying anything like "from my cold dead hands," any of that shit, that would be fantastic. I would really appreciate people bringing that content to I'll put my Discord in my chats.
And again, just to be clear, he and I right now are doing two, like I'm over here talking about all this because this is serious shit we're going through, family safety. That dude has fun on YouTube and he will drag anybody through it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good combo.
I'm just messy.
He'll drag you through it. So yeah, if you want to keep up with the lure, that's your guy. If you want to know what's actually going on and support people that need protection, Well, here you
Bro,
are.
we
Thank
need
you.
protection as well from the whirlies and from the whirlies. What else? From
You need
poverty.
protection.
We need protection.
You needed protection a long time ago, bro. I'm just kidding. You know I love you. And how he's gonna go from worried about being fat to like, man, I
Bro,
just wish I wasn't even born.
I was more worried about you consoling me on my fatness than I was about being fat ever, in all
Right?
fairness.
Yeah, consoling got kind of weird. Yeah. All right, so let's okay, so let's cover this real quick. So this is in no way just a simple no contact order. This is an interpersonal, these are 3 interpersonal protection orders with the person at being a threat to what was it called? Armed and dangerous threat. Okay. This is in no way just simple protection orders to not contact. Don't confuse that.
Hold
There
on.
are
It is a protection order, and it is actually kind of boilerplate, but it does include more than no contact.
way more than no contact on here. And that's what they've been saying over there is that all they have to do is not contact. That way he can continue to do exactly what these check boxes say not to do.
Yeah, you can't do that at all. Under no, so I may have had a few no contact orders against me. I can't believe these bitches. But I've never seen one where you have to surrender your firearms as part of it, right? So this is a whole extra thing. But under all no contact orders, if you have a protection order against me, I can't sit here and talk shit on you publicly. I can't talk about you to you. I can't send henchmen around to talk to you indirectly. I can't triangulate. None of that shit at all.
Because this is not like for example, they're trying to compare it to my bond stipulations. In my bond stipulations, the judge has said no contact with the other parties in the case. No contact with the victims in the case. No contact. It's not saying that I have a protective order, that they have protective orders against me. So these idiots are confusing what a judge saying no contact with each other while this is pending, right? They're confusing that with a damn interpersonal protection order. Like, because they're idiots. You know what I mean? Now, look, I don't want to call everybody an idiot that doesn't know that. But what I do want to say is they ain't making protection orders just to tell people not to call each other. It's way more than that. There are check boxes all over this where the judge said yes to this, no to that, maybe to this. Here's my part on it. Here's what I think about it. And this, like, look at all these pages, y'all. I'm not going to show them to you, but this is all on Todd right now, okay, from my family. And there are a lot of boxes checked. Flo's seen it. There are a lot of boxes checked. And those boxes, for example, here, let me bring one up. Let me just show. I got a little clip of it, clip out of it, just to show. You can see it in my background. I prepared that so that y'all can get an example, because this dude went immediately and is right now watching us while violating 3 protection orders. Andy lied to the police about having firearms. It's like, that's why I'm going up with this stuff. That's why I'm sharing it. Like, this dude's dangerous. So do this. These are just a few examples. Now you're talking 12 pages of check boxes like this? And here's just a few. It clearly says things like the respondent will be restrained from committing further acts of abuse, threats of abuse, stalking, or sexual assault. The respondent will be restrained from any unauthorized contact with the petitioner or plaintiff or other protected persons named in this order. Additional terms of this order are set forth below. And yes, I cut it off because I'm not interested in sharing Todd's paperwork. But I'm telling you, just by the first checkbox on this little bitty cutout, you can see he is restrained from further acts of abuse. He's not supposed to be doing YouTube videos making sexual statements about Tiffany. He's not even, if he were smart, he wouldn't even say my name. Anything, Tiff?
I sent you a text, dear.
I can't get a text. What do you got? Maybe I can. No, I can't. Because I'm in live. I've got it. Can you just tell me? So yeah, we're concerned with our safety. What is this? I'm not. Why would you even bring me that? Yeah, so here's the thing. We are in genuine concern for the fact that this guy does not understand. Like, we knew that he wasn't going to understand it when we said it because we tried that, right? We realized that he wasn't going to understand it when other people on behalf of us told him to quit. We knew that. We learned that. But I didn't think that he would continue after the judge told him to quit. And I certainly didn't think he would lie to the police about not having firearms. That's my reason for being up here with this today. I don't feel comfortable. Tiffany doesn't feel comfortable. The children don't feel comfortable. There's nothing okay with being in the position where you had to file a protection order to keep your kids. I'm not even going to finish the sentence.
I mean, there's no reason a dude should have two stalking children orders against him, right?
No, but he does.
I've had a lot of accusations against me, and a lot of them absurd. I've had poaching. I've been charged with poaching crimes. I'm too lazy to hunt legally. Some of this shit is just absurd. But what I've never been accused of is stalking children.
I'm going to let you carry on.
Or of sexually harassing other men, even though I probably have.
And this, the things that he's done, not only are they a concern for us, like a real, legit safety concern for us, but for YouTube, you should be able to make fun of it and be concerned for the safety of his targets. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, look, this is a dude. I'm not joking about it, but there's an element of funny for lure. You know what I'm saying? This is a dude who has threatened to grape a man to the point on YouTube amongst his family, grape him to the point where he got a freaking emergency protective order placed on him for it, with it listed in it. Like, how does one not have a little chuckle with that? You know what I'm saying?
Creepy and gay.
But it's also concerning for us. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
For real. This is for real. They're putting people on our front porch for real. They are collecting to be at my house with a mob to steal my vehicles. They said they were going to put. Now, look, Todd's like, well, I didn't even know what a rollback was. But meanwhile, he's hosting a panel in which the people on the panel are saying, yeah, when we get there, because Todd's organizing us on Chris's front doorstep, when we get there, we're going to order a rollback and take that truck. And Todd's just like, are we? Okay. All right, cool. You know what I mean? And he doesn't think he's culpable in that.
Mm.
He's like, I don't know what a rollback is. But
he's been reckless and weird this whole way through.
But do you think he's dumb enough to not understand that they were talking about taking my truck?
I think he's dumb and, well, I don't know. I think he's dumb and emotional.
Mm.
I definitely think he's dumb. I definitely think he's dumb. I think Ruff is more clever, but definitely not brilliant.
Yeah, but Ruff would choose to go past every boundary. He's a bad kid, guy. You know what I mean? Like, Ruff is he's a disgusting, bad person. Like, he's way smarter than Todd. Way smarter. Yeah, he's way smarter than Todd. So he absolutely knows the filth that he's willing to get into. He's gross. he would do it totally aware. All of it. You know, Todd knows what he's doing, but there's no defense to what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But in Chris's case, Chris is fully aware of how disgusting it is, and he'll dive right in it.
Well, here's the thing about Todd is people don't realize that Todd's been doing this podcast thing for longer than we've been listening to podcasts, and he never had any traction at all until he started fucking with you.
It was originally because he was trying to hang out with me, right? But it didn't take us long to be.
I think he personally, I believe that he was a snake from the get-go. I don't think that he was ever in your court.
Well, I know
I still have him loaded up on the soundboard.
I know he's a snake, but I think he originally wanted to be my friend. You know what I'm saying? But he creeped us the fuck out
with his
he's
little
a
pointy
creepy
feet.
fucking dude. I don't want him around us. I don't want him around our kids. You know what I'm saying? And that was before he started targeting us. I just didn't like being around him. He's a weirdo, you know. I took him as an obsessive person. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was right. But that's where he first started getting, and that was like the most positive engagement he's ever had with social media. He was getting positive reactions and positive subscribers that were feeding him positive energy. But then, you know, he rocked the boat with his weirdness and obsession with me and Tiffany. We told him to take a hike. We sent him back to his camp, and he completely fell all the way apart and drew the people that he gets. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, I'm pretty much wrapped up here. My biggest thing was I felt like for the safety of my family that since Todd had lied about having guns, that I needed to put that out there, that he lied and said he didn't have guns when he does. And I did feel that it was a necessity for people here on YouTube, instead of continuing to harass and alarm and attack us, maybe get the facts straight. This dude ain't getting these protective orders because of some shit he said on YouTube. This dude has protective orders because he has been stalking Tiffany's kids. Facts. And sexually harassing us, and harassing us, and sending people to my front door, and threatening to damage my property, and threatening to have a mob out here to do God knows what at a family home. Now, I'm sorry if you love drama on YouTube to the point where you feel like you don't want any legal action taken on this, because then you won't get to watch more of it on TV. But I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take the blunt end of the stick for that, for people's entertainment.
And here's where I draw very clear boundaries, right? And I've told all the sort of people that go real life that interact with on YouTube, I tell them I don't do real life shit. If you come to my real life, it will not be treated as content, right? I'm not going to tit for tat, LOL. I'm going to send CPS after you now. That's not how it's going to be responded to. So nobody's welcome to come to my house, but I was going to land that somewhere else, and I just lost my train of thought entirely.
That's what happens whenever you realize that what you're saying, the people that are after us go really to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I mean, that's, you know, I know that. I understand that there's shitty people all over the world. I understand that when you join YouTube, everybody on Earth, on planet Earth, has access to learn about you and then become invested in you. And so the kooks, the malicious people, whatever, that doesn't surprise me. I just, you know, like you said, you need to make records of things, right? So I'm making a record right now. Ain't nobody invited to my fucking house.
Good point. Good point. And well done making records. Speaking of that, for everybody out there who thinks that being shamed for calling police and making a record when you got people doing this stuff to you, fuck that. The people that will say that you're doing the right thing will far outnumber anybody trying to shame you. All right, so that's really all I got, man. Like I said, I wasn't here for YouTube drama. I brought Flo to you for that. I was here because this is serious shit. There's already been a lot of misinformation out there. We are done We're done. It's going to stop here. That's a fact. Legal action is strongly being taken. I was not kidding. I was not joking when I said I'm going to take full as much of that's available to me. I'm going to use the law.
I personally think that this is all Todd's karma for keeping me blocked on StreamYard.
Well, I didn't know you needed it, so it ain't my fault. I didn't do it for
you. What say Lou? Thank you for the $10. She says thanks for the show. And Elizabeth Rodriguez, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. I do have I've dropped a link to join because we're done, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody can come over to you if they want. You know, I'm done for the night. I was gonna go to your chat.
Okay. I put a link in where I put it for club owner tier members. I'll put it backstage so that you can join. And then if we've got $39 more to the Griff goal, and then I'll open the panel and we're good to go.
One more thing on my way out is y'all please hear what I'm saying. Can I go full real quick, Flo?
Yeah, take it. You're driving.
Y'all please understand this. I know that it's fun, you know, to bring Flo up and to make fun of some of the silly aspects of this, but please don't drag my family through any more of this. This is not okay. You know, this legal action is not silly. It's serious. It's serious. You know, we have got to stop. Tiffany and I have been through enough. The kids don't deserve to be through anything more, especially. I can't believe I got to add the word more. You know, so like all these people playing games with this situation, with this topic, I'm begging you to stop. On behalf of Tiff's kids, stop. Literally on paper, on behalf of Tiff's kids, please stop. Please stop making YouTube drama of this. Talk about the facts. Get the truth out there. Sure. But making it YouTube drama? Arguing? Continuing to put pressure on the children? Continuing to endorse people to come to our house harder? No. We're real. We're a family. This is a family home. We shouldn't have had to share that with you all. We are. We love you. We don't deserve any of that. You know, we are going to protect ours in this home. So that's where I want to leave it on my end. Flo, I will see you over on your side, brother. And
all right.
Mods, please link the heck out of Powder Dusty. Is that where you're going, Powder Dusty?
Yeah. Yes, it is. And
whoa, hold on, wait a minute. A referral link. What's that?
I don't know, but I just put the link to join my StreamYard backstage. I'm doing a little grift on my side. So you can join. My club owner tier members can join. That's the highest member tier. And then in what is it? 29. I need $29 more, and then it's wide open to the public.
You're almost there. Hey, how do I redirect? Can I do that, or do I have to have like a paid version?
You have to do that in YouTube, in the settings for this video. So go to edit video, and then the second icon down on the left column, and then look for me in the redirect. Or you can just drop them my link in the main chat at the Powdered Dusty. Just where we going?
Well, my mods are doing that, but I'm going to try to redirect. Hang on, a little bit slower. I might need to sort of walk me through this. So if I go edit, I'm going to go edit
video. All right, now you should be in studio.
I am.
On the left drop down menu, the second item down is like a circle.
Customization?
Yes.
Okay.
Now scroll down, and there should be a redirect button.
Add?
Yes, add. Now in the right side of the box, click there.
Okay.
Search videos from other channels, right? So look for me. And I should be, if you're subscribed to me, I should be right in the top few things. If not, you can search the Powder Dusty.
Is it already live? Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
All right, here it is.
All right. So,
All right. So now
choose
that I
that
got
one.
that there.
Now
just-
click save. Click save in the top right corner after you're out of
All
that
right.
bucket.
Y'all are getting redirected as soon as I
All
do
right.
this. Am I right?
Yep. Now, when you end your stream, your audience will come on over to my side.
Oh, it's when I end the stream.
Right.
So I still get to come back and say, I love, hang on. Sorry, Dusty. We'll see you over there, buddy.
All right.
Thank you for joining us, man. And I much appreciate it. And I'll see you in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you.
And on my end, we love you guys. Thank you all so much for being behind us through everything. And especially this one. This has been tough. We're going to handle this. So if you see us being harassed anymore, please help us make it stop while we work our way through the legal system. And we'll see if criminal action follows. It should. So, you know, consequences have actions. Flip that. I'm just kidding. Actions have consequences. You know, people need to remember that. All right. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Tiffany said she loves you as well. See you soon.